As we can see, the diagram shows the relationship between creative, innovative, design and product service. Creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas. Creativity is the most important part in innovation. This means that innovation doesn't happen without the creative people involved. There are three types of innovation, which is product innovation, service innovation and process innovation. Product innovation means that innovation in the emergence of the product. Service innovation means the new way in the form of service provided to the customer, and process innovation means that new way to make the process of producing a product. This means that innovation means making ideas into practical form, which is design, product or service. The S-curve graph helps to describe, visualize and predict business performance over the time. The S-curve shows the innovation from its introduction, growth and maturation as the technology or process is developed. For example, we look at the evolution of music playing innovation. Started with music cassette tape from 1970. The invention of compact disc CD technology by Sony and Philips led to the discontinuity phase as the reinvention wave due to the change from cassette tape to the CD emerged. Then the innovation of music CD reached maturity to iPod MP3 technology, and finally the innovation to music streaming on smartphone when the internet was appeared. The Henderson-Clark model is the model that demonstrates the extent to which innovation occurs and it impacts the product or development. Incremental innovation is the innovation case involved making a small change that build on the existing product. Modular innovation is the change to one or more of the product component. Architectural innovation involves the complete change of the product architecture, but the core product concept and design remain the same. And radical innovation is the product development which revolutionizes the industry or develop the new industry.
This diagram shows some of the most significant reasons why product and service development is seen as increasingly strategically important. From a market requirement, international competition has become increasingly intense. In many marketplaces, competitors are located together in terms of the product and the service performance. Even little difference in product and service characteristics can have a big impact on competition. Customers have become more intelligent in their power of choice, as well as more demanding in terms of obtaining product and service that meet their specific needs. Besides that, markets are becoming more fragmented. Unless firms prefer to focus on very small niche markets, they must develop product and service that can customize to various markets. If this were not enough, product and service life cycle have become shorter. An observed way to try to gain advantage over competitors is to introduce update product and service. A different but equally important set of pressures affect the operational resources that have to be developed and deliver new products and service. Perhaps more importantly, rapid technology change have affected most industries. Because of the volume and the speed of such technology developments, it has become more clear that effective product and service development place responsibilities on all the levels of the organization. Marketing, purchasing, accounting, and operations are all critical components of every organization's capacities to generate product and service successfully and efficiently, whether they like it or not. New product and service creation is increasingly viewed as a method through which all the aspects of the organizations, particularly operations, may utilize their strengths in the marketplace. This diagram shows the developing product and the service and the developing process. For convenience and for ease of explanations, we often treat the designs of product and service on the one hand and the design of the process that produce them on the others. As true, they were totally separate activities. In many organizations, the two developments are organized separately, but this does not imply that they necessarily should be treated or organized separately, and they are clearly interrelated. In manufacturing operations, overlapping the activities of the products and process development is beneficial. In most service operations, the overlap between the service and the process development is implicit in the nature of the service. This diagram shows three services of the process developments at a bank. Making changes to the service often in a bank branch involve the relatively minor products and the process change compared with the redesign of the both product and process involved in a major new call center. This in turn is less than the development of a totally new internet banking service.
My name is Nurmuzzaliefah Binti Mohamad Zaki. My metric number 277318. Product and service development can be treated as a coherent operation in its own right. It includes it here as a part of the development and organization decision area. Because developing product and service is clearly related to any organization's strategic development. Performance objective of quality, speed, dependability, flexibility and cost can be used to describe the impact of a new or modified product and services in the marketplace. In order to achieve competitive production of product and service design, the resources and processes that are used to develop them with themselves need organized along the line of any other operation. The company design capacity will have to be matched to the demand placed on it over time. Relationship with an external supplier network for design and development knowledge will have to be established. Process technology such as a computer system, expert system, simulation and so on may be needed, and also the resources, technology and processes used to develop product and services will need to organize and themselves developing over time. All decision areas are often relevant to most company development effort. A typical stage model of the product and service development process. First is concept generations. Idea for new product or service concept may be generated from sources outside the organization, such as customer need or competitor activity, or from sources within the organization, such as sales staff and front of the house operation staff. There are many market research tools from gathering data in a formal and structured way from customer, including questionnaire and interview. Okay, next is concept screening. The purpose of the concept screening stage is to take the flow of concept emerging from the development process and evaluate them. Screening may be divided into three sets of criteria related to the market position, operation technical implications, and finance evolution. Okay, next, preliminary design. This stage represents the beginning of the detailed work on the product or service design. It includes defining what will go into the product or service. This stage also may include how the various components are put together to create the final product or service. Okay, next stage is design evolution and improvement. This stage takes the preliminary design and attempt to improve it before the prototype product or service are tested in the market. There are a number of techniques that can be employed at this stage to evaluate and improve the preliminary design. Some of these techniques are concerned with cost to propose product or service and identify area for cost improvement. Next is prototyping and final design. Close to final design are prototype. Partly, the next stage in the design activity is to turn the improved design into a prototype so that it can be tested. This may be to learn more about the nature of the proposed product or service, but often it is also to reduce the risk inherent going straight to the market.
And service development as a funnel. The mouth of the funnel being a wide can accommodate many alternative design for the product or service. Indeed, theoretically, there will always be an infinite number of the way which is the benefit required from a product or service design can be delivered, even if some only minor variants on each other. as a development process progresses, some design operations are discarded. There may be formal filter at various points in the funnel whose sole purpose is to include some of the options. Eventually, only one design option remains, which is the developed into its final form.
Hi, my name is Nurshafiqah Binti Mohamad Fauzi. My metric number is 277456. Okay, a market requirement perspective on product and service development. Product and services are developed to satisfy market needs. The important way of judging the effectiveness of the product and service development process is to judge how it performs in terms of quality, speed, dependability, flexibility, and cost. However, a difference in judging how development process satisfy market needs when customer both familiar and relatively satisfied with existing product and services, they find it difficult to articulate their needs for novel product or services.
Quality of product and service development. Quality not easy when we are looking at the quality of product and service development. However, it is possible to distinguish high quality product and service development from low quality product and service development. By market requirement, quality means the ability of the output from the product or service development process, which is its final design to meet the requirement of the company intended market position. Operation resource quality indicates the extent to which the final design of the product or service allow the exploitation of the capability of the company process. Speed of product and service development. Fast product and service development have become the norm in many industries today. This is because the pressure of market competition have forced companies to capture the market's imagination with the frequent introduction of new offerings. The result of fast-changing consumer fashion. Getting to market quickly in order to capture a trend is important in many sectors of the garment and toy industry. For example, sometimes fast development is the result of a rapidly changing technology base. Personal computer need to be updated frequently because their underlying technology is constantly improving. All of these pressures are evident as in many internet-based services, but no matter what pressure have motivated organizations to speed up their development process, many discovered that fast development brings a number of specific advantages, which is yearly market launch, starting development late, frequent market stimulation, and more opportunity for innovation.
One way of thinking about the effect of the other development performance objectiveness on cost is shown in figure. Whether through quality errors, intrinsically slow development process, lack of project dependability, or delay caused through inflexible development process, the end result is that the development is late. Delay completion of the development result in both more expenditure on the development and delay, which is and probably reduce revenue. The combination of both these effects usually means that the financial break-even point for a new product or service is delayed far more than the original delay in the product or service launch.
Operation resources perspective on product and service development. The first one is product and service development capacity. This is similar to an earlier chapter that discussed on capacity. However, in this subtopic, it concerns regarding decisions that on how many support that company need to give on the development and how many changes need to make to suit the development. Next, uneven demand for development. Due to uneven demand for the products or development, the company may hesitate to invest in the development. Thus, it created the vicious cycle. The vicious cycle refers to under-resourcing development capacity. Development need is confirmed for only short term, so there is reluctance to invest in long-term development resources. So in the short term, the project runs into problems because it is under-resourced. So the problem in the development project result in lost business opportunity. Next, product and service development network. Usually, the supply network only focus on flow of parts or product. However, in the product or service development, the company also need to focus on network of knowledge sharing or exchange. There are two decisions that need to be made in the product and service development network. The first one is the decision of how much development to do in-house and how much to subcontract. And the second one is how to manage the relationship between the players, which is customer and supplier. Next, in-house and subcontract development. The company need to choose whether to do their development in-house or outsourcing. Product or service development in-house are much more easier to control as the staff are much more familiar with each other. Thus, lesser control needed. However, outsourcing or subcontracting may offer much more knowledge and capabilities to develop the product or service. But outsourcing have the possibility of information leakage and give much more liabilities to the company. And it is quite difficult to control as it involving other company. Involving supplier in development. In this subtopic, the company need to involve supplier in the product or services development as they need to exchange the information regarding specification of material they need and what need to change on the materials. Next, involving customer in development. In this subtopic, the company need to involve customer in their service or product development, which is through feedback. Through feedback, the company can use it to make much more improvement on the products. Next, product and service development technology. In this subtopic, company need to choose what products. The company need to choose what technology to use in their product and service development. Next, knowledge management technologies. As the technologies are adopted and implemented in product or service development, the company also need to know what knowledge they need to operate the technology. The last one is project-based organization structure. There are 4 types of organization structures. The first one is functional organization. The second one is functional metric or lightweight project manager. The third one is balance metric, and the last one is project metric or also known as heavyweight project manager. That's all from me. Thank you.